All right. Hello and welcome to Forest City Regional tonight. My name is John Scavone. I am the Director of Bands here at Forest City Regional. We want to welcome you tonight to our county band concert. I just wanted to start with a few acknowledgments before we start with our program. I'd like to thank our administration, our Mr. Steve Glynn and Mr. Paul McCormick in our tech department, Mrs. Mary Lee Martins and her food services staff, Mr. John Reeder and his maintenance staff, our band helpers Lucy and Sarah, and of course all the directors. This is quite an undertaking to take on, to have this many kids and directors and stuff at one place and have a day like this. And so directors are a huge help in making all this happen throughout the day with the stage and food and everything else, and orchestrating all the logistics. So thank you, directors, if you're out there, for helping out throughout the day to make this a smooth day. Parents, thank you, parents. These kinds of festivals, these kind of events, this live music with live bands need to continue. It needs to keep going, okay? And you are your child's first teacher. And so we thank you for pushing them throughout the years, for paying for lessons, paying for instruments, coming to things like this and being for them, pushing them to practice, be the best they can be successful in band and all that they do. So without you being instrumental in that, this wouldn't be happening. So thank you very much. All right. At this point, I'd like to bring up our principal for the junior senior high school, Dr. Cassandra Stout.
Good evening. I just wanted to take a moment to welcome you all to Forest City Regional. We've had your children here all day, and last year when Mr. Scavone reached out and said, we have been selected to host, I was super honored, and then I panicked, 175 extra kids during the school day, and I have to tell you, you would not have known we had extra kids here today. Your children were so well behaved. They were phenomenal. They've been practicing all day, and I am so excited to see all the hard work and effort that went into making tonight's performance happen. And I'd like to thank Mr. Scavone for his efforts, because as I had a small panic attack yesterday about how we're going to serve 175 extra kids lunch, he had already planned it and taken care of it. So he did so much work behind the scenes. Really, my only task is standing here to welcome you. So thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate everything you do for your students. The arts are so important, so please keep your students involved in music. When they tell you they want to quit band when it gets hard, don't let them. Make them push through. It's so important. Thank you.
All right, we're going to get everything kicked off here. Our first director from Lackawanna Trail School District for the first piece is Mr. Kevin Dykman.
Thank you very much. That was Neverland by Bill Calhoun. I don't know why, but Mr. Vince LaRusso is next up.
Hello, my name is Vince LaRusso. I am the band director at Blue Ridge High School. I am not conducting a piece tonight, but tonight is the final Susquehanna County Band for our next conductor, Miss Suzanne Benici, who after 34 and a half years of teaching in Susquehanna County, this is her final year of teaching. So welcome up, Miss Suzanne Benici. We worked hard for an entire year to keep everything that's going to happen in the next 5 minutes a complete secret. Okay. I am here to announce, on behalf of the band directors of Susquehanna County, the creation of the Suzanne Benici Susquehanna County Band Scholarship, created in 2023 to honor Suzanne Benici, band director at Montrose High School from 2001 to 2024, and Susquehanna Community High School from 1989 to 2001. A graduate of Lake Lehman High School, Suzanne's contribution to the musical community of Susquehanna County stretches over parts of 5 decades. Her tenure as a band director and a teacher in our county will be remembered for her leadership, mentorship, and seemingly unendless willingness to commit herself fully to the success of her students. This award provides a post-secondary scholarship in the amount of $500 to 2 Susquehanna County High School seniors who are of high moral character, high ethical character, who have demonstrated musical excellence, who have demonstrated a selfless commitment to others, and have plans to continue their musical careers after high school. Students will be nominated by their high school directors and submit a short essay describing their musical accomplishments, why music was important to them, and how being part of their music program has impacted their lives and their future musical plans. So at this time, I'd like to announce the inaugural winners of the Suzanne Benici Memorial Scholarship. From Blue Ridge High School, Stephanie Burkle. And from Montrose High School, Glory Rogers. Come on up, girl. On behalf of all of us, thanks for everything that you've done for us as teachers, for our students, and for the musicians of Susquehanna County. Good luck with whatever you're going to do, although I know you won't be too far away from this. And good luck trying to conduct this next piece. Thanks, everybody.
So it's now my pleasure to introduce Miss Kathleen Mobley from Elk Lake Junior Senior High School.
That was Yazoo by David Schaefer. It's one of my all-time personal favorites. I love to conduct it. These guys are awesome. Can we give them another round of applause, please? Thank you. We had an awesome time today, and I know they are exhausted. So thank you so much. I know it's a long drive for most of us to get out here. Thank you for coming to County Band, and we're just going to get these guys off the stage, and Senior High will be on momentarily. Thank you.
All right, I have the pleasure of introducing the director for our senior county band tonight, Mr. Mason Stiver from Mountain View.
All right, yes, thank you very much. It's been a blast to work with your kids. They've been great all day. We're going to open this concert with a piece by Travis Willer called Festival of Flight. Thank you. Our next piece on the concert is by a man named John Mackey, and this piece is entitled Snarl. So that should give you an idea of kind of what you're expecting here. But it was written because Mr. Mackey went to a rehearsal for the Unified Sound Group. And the Unified Sound Group is a group that includes students in the general education population and the special needs population and combines them to make music. And he witnessed this rehearsal, and he witnessed some students that had with special needs that had been bullied in other areas in their educational experience, and that made him frustrated. So he wrote this piece called Snarl. So please enjoy. So that piece also required some of our saxophones and all of our instrumentalists to learn some new techniques for their instruments, some called multiphonics, some called flutter or growl tonguing. So they learned some new techniques for that song, which are kind of fun things. You may have heard them practicing at home. I don't know if they sounded weird. It was probably that. So up next, every concert I do, I always program a march. I'm the conductor for Lanxville Community Band, and we play almost exclusively marches throughout the summer. So I'm a big march guy. And this march is by Carl King. It's called the Alamo March. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, as I said, working with your kids. They have really worked very hard today. I asked them this afternoon after we got back from lunch if they were mentally exhausted, and they said absolutely. So maybe they'll sleep well tonight. I don't know. But our next piece is a standard of the concert band literature. It was originally written for voice and piano, and it's a British folk song. It's called Lyndon Lee, but it was adapted for band by James Stout. And you should hear some beautiful lyrical playing. We worked on having a good sound today. That was one of my rules. You have to play everything with a good sound. So please enjoy Lyndon Lee. again, thank you very much for sending your kids here to work with us here at the county band. I want to first thank all of the band directors as well out there for helping prepare these kids. Let's give a round of applause for the band directors. And also, kids, let's give a round of applause for your parents. Thank them for being here. There we go. Yes, without you being here, they would not be here. So, our last, and also I want to thank our host, Forest City Regional School District. They've been awesome hosts, Mr. Scavone, I don't know her married name. Miss Uravich, that was her, what was that? Simon, yes, thank you. The chorus teacher, she has done an excellent job as well. Everything's been top notch, and we certainly appreciate them and their time hosting a festival because it is a big undertaking. Our final song this evening is definitely one of the band's favorites, and I think it'll be one of your favorites too. It's called Metal. All right. Thank you again very much. We hope you enjoyed the concert, and we hope your kids had fun and making music at our County Band Festival. If we could ask you to leave the aisles clear while we get the students off the stage and back to the gymnasium, that would be most helpful to us. And again, thank you very much. Have a safe trip home this evening. Look at that move. So, nice job. Excellent job today. I hope you had fun. You should be proud of that performance. Mr. LaRusso, tell them what to do.
Woo!